friends! Today I'm here to do some review on tens and ones. And so I wanted to remind us of the symbols that we use when we're talking about tens and ones. Now in class, we are fortunate enough to use tens blocks and ones blocks that we can actually hold in our hands. But since Miss Demos is at home right now, and all of you are too, we don't have those materials. So I just drew a tens block and a ones block. And when we practice in our math Zoom meetings or when you're practicing at home, you can just draw a tens block and ones block as well. So this is the tens block, this long rectangle, and a tens block stands for the number 10. And so we use tens blocks to show different increments of 10. So if I'm showing the number 20, I would have two tens blocks to show that. And to figure that out, if you're a little confused, how do you know, Ms. Demos, that 20 is two tens? I think about the number 20, and I can plug it into a tens and ones chart, a place value chart. So in the number 20, the first digit is 2, and the first digit in a two-digit number is in the tens place. So I would put that 2 in the tens place. Then the number 20, it's 2, and the other digit is 0, and that 0 is in the ones place. So 20, the number 20, is two tens. Draw two tens here. And, oh, I don't need to draw any ones because it's 0 ones. So again, just to review what we've got here, we have a tens block, which stands for 10, a ones block, which stands for 1, and then we have a place value chart that we can use to help us figure out how many tens and how many ones are in a number. So at this point in the video, if you want to pause and rewind and watch that again, you absolutely can. Or if you want to pause and practice making your own numbers and putting them into a place value chart to practice using tens and ones, you can do that also. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep moving, and you can keep watching the video if you want to do that too. So let's practice breaking down some other numbers into tens and ones. So here I have the number 53. Now again, when we have a two-digit number, the first digit is in the tens place. So in 53, the first digit in 53 is 5. So 5 is in the tens place. So if I'm going to break down 53 into tens and ones, I would draw 5 tens, which I did here. And then in the number 53, the second digit in this two-digit number is 3. So I have 3 ones. The second digit is always the ones place. So in a two-digit number. So I have 3 ones, and I show those ones with these ones blocks. 1, 2, 3, right? So the number 53 is 5 tens and 3 ones. If I'm breaking down a number that is a teen number, 17, it's the same thing. Sometimes we get tricked with teen numbers because in 53 you can hear that 5, right? 53, and it kind of gives us a clue that there's 5 tens. In 17, I hear 7 first. And so it's a little trickier. So I need to look at the number to actually figure out how many tens and how many ones there are. So in 17, same thing, it's a two-digit number. The first digit, the digit in my tens place, is 1. So that means I have 1 10. So I would draw 1 10 here. The second digit in my two-digit number is 7. So that means I have 7 ones. So I would draw 7 ones here to break down 17 into 1 10 and 7 ones. Now, friends, sometimes we get a little tricked, and in a number like 17, we might say we have 10 tens. That's not how many tens we have. If I look at my picture, I have 1 10 and 7 ones. So the 1 in the tens place, that just stands for the number 10, 1 tens block. It really helps to draw out the picture. Or I know some friends have been using Legos at home to help them. If you have Legos or any sort of blocks to help you have a visual, that helps me too. So you can absolutely do that. Same thing here in 53. Sometimes we say Oh, 53, that's 50 tens and 3 ones. Does that sound right though? Look at the picture I drew. I drew 5 tens because each of these blocks, yes, there's only 5 of them, but they each stand for 10. So we can count the blocks by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we see that really 5 tens, even though it's only the number 5, the number 5 tens, that's really showing 50 because we count them by tens. So you don't need 50 tens blocks. That's way too many, right? So this is just where we get a little tricked with place value. So I wanted to go over it slowly for you. And now, if you want, same thing, you can pause the video, go back, rewatch this part as I explain breaking down a number into tens and ones, or if you're ready, I'm going to leave you to it with one more problem that you can break down yourself. So I would love for you to break down the number 37. So I'm not going to do it with you here. You can just do this on your own at home. But if you have the number 37, I want you to break that up into tens and draw how many tens are in that number, and then ones. How many ones are in that number? All right, get practicing. Go ahead.